Tonight, there is no need for light. There is no need to see clearly. Somewhere far below thought, below memory, below even dreams, there is a place that rests in complete stillness. This is Tartarus. Take a slow breath in and let it fade out as we drift gently downward into the silent depths of Tartarus. Descending without motion, 2 minutes. There is no falling here. No sensation of movement. Depth exists without direction. Layers pass without being noticed. Sound fades first in contrast. Then the idea of distance itself. The deeper you go, the quieter everything becomes, until quiet is no longer something you hear, but something you feel. The stillness that holds 3 minutes Tartarus is not empty. It is full of stillness. A stillness so complete that nothing interrupts it. No wind moves here. No echoes return. Even thoughts slow down, stretching, loosening, losing their shape. This place does not resist. It does not welcome. It simply remains. The ground without texture. 3 minutes the ground beneath Tartarus has no clear surface. It is firm without being hard. It supports without being noticed. There is no temperature that asks for attention. No sharpness. No softness. Just presence. Here, the body understands that it is safe to rest completely. Time loses its edge. 3 minutes time behaves differently in Tartarus. Moments do not connect the way they do above. There is no before, no after. Only now, stretching quietly in all directions. Nothing waits ahead. Nothing lingers behind. Time itself seems content to stop trying. The silence deepens 3 minutes. Silence here is not absence. It is fullness. A calm weight that settles gently. The kind of silence that does not ask you to pay attention. It holds you the way deep water holds. Without effort, nothing needs to happen. Nothing will. Rest without sleep. Sleep without effort. 3 minutes in Tartarus. Rest does not require sleep, and sleep does not require effort. They blend together. Breathing becomes automatic. Thought becomes optional. Awareness softens until it barely remains. The mind finally understands it does not need to stay alert. The deepest still, 0.2 minutes. At the deepest point, even silence grows quiet. There is no center, no edge, only calm. Here, Tartarus does nothing, and in doing nothing, it allows everything else to rest. Closing, letting go. Completely 1 minute, you don't need to listen anymore. The silence will remain. Whether you notice it or not, let your breathing slow. Let your body feel heavy. Let awareness fade gently. Sleep arrives naturally here, without effort, without thought. Good night, and may you rest deeply. Tonight, there is nothing you need to do. The air is already moving for you. Somewhere high above the land, where sound becomes thin, Aeolus listens to the wind. Take a slow breath in and let it drift out. As we enter the long breaths of Aeolus, the sky fills with air. 2 minutes, the sky feels open here, not empty open. Air moves slowly, without direction. It brushes gently past hills, past water, past sleeping towns. Nothing resists it. Nothing pushes back. The world exhales. Aeolus appears. 3 minutes. Aeolus stands quietly at the edge of the sky. Io does not command the wind. E releases Italiano. His presence is calm, steady, unconcerned with speed. His breath is long, even unforced. The air follows his rhythm naturally. The wind that soothes 3 minutes, a soft breeze, begins. Not strong enough to move trees, just enough to move thought. It passes across skin like a reminder to slow down. Each breath stretches a little longer. Each exhale settles a little deeper. Aeolus listens, allowing the wind to do its work. The world breathes together. 3 minutes fields rise and fall gently. Water ripples once, then rests. Clouds drift slowly, as if floating on breath. The world finds a shared rhythm. In and out. Nothing rushes, nothing interrupts. Even the mind begins to follow. The pause between breaths, 3 minutes, there is a quiet space after the exhale. Aeolus rests there. It is not empty, it is full of calm. Thoughts soften in this space. Time loosens. The pause holds you without asking anything. The wind grows, still 2 minutes. The breeze slows now. Movement becomes optional. Aeolus lowers his gaze. Content. The air settles comfortably around everything. Nothing more is needed. Closing, breathing into sleep 1 minute. You don't need to listen anymore. Your breath knows what to do. Let it slow. Let it deepen. Sleep arrives quietly. On a gentle breath you don't even notice. Good night, and may you rest deeply. Tonight, you don't have to stay awake anymore. The day has already finished. The night is ready to take over, somewhere beyond thought, beyond effort. A soft fog begins to rise. It carries no weight, no direction, only rest. This is the fog of Hypnos, god of sleep. Take a slow breath in, and let it drift out. As we move gently into the gentle fog of Hypnos, the world softens 2 minutes. The fog does not rush in. It arrives quietly. It settles over hills, then valleys, then quiet roads and empty fields. Edges blur. Details fade. Nothing disappears completely. Everything simply softens. Sounds grow distant. Even silence becomes quieter. Hypnos moves within the fog, unseen, unhurried, present. Where he passes, the world lets go. Hypnos walks without footsteps. 3 minutes. Hypnos does not walk like others. His movement has no sound, no weight, no rhythm. He drifts just above the ground. His robe blending into the mist. His presence felt more than seen. His face is calm, always calm. He carries no staff, no crown. Sleep needs no symbols. As he passes, lights dim gently. Tug slow and breathing deepens. The fog that listens. 3 minutes. This fog is not empty. It listens. It listens to tired minds, to heavy bodies, to thoughts that have been held too tightly. The fog receives them quietly, without judgment, without reply. Each worry dissolves into softness. Each thought stretches, then drifts apart. Hypnos moves slowly through it all, never interrupting, never hurrying. Sleep cannot be chased. It must be allowed. The sleeping landscape, 3 minutes beneath the fog. The land rests. Trees stand still, their leaves barely moving. Water becomes smooth, almost motionless, reflecting nothing at all. Animals curl into warmth. Homes dim into quiet shapes. Even time feels slower here, as if minutes themselves are ready to fall asleep. Hypnos pauses, and the fog thickens slightly. Protective, gentle, kind. The breath of sleep. 3 minutes. Hypnos stops and listens, not to the world, but to... breathing. Slow breaths, uneven breaths finding their rhythm again. The fog rises and falls like a calm chest. In and out. Nothing needs to change. Nothing needs fixing. Sleep is already near. Hypnos remains still, allowing the moment to deepen on its own. The place where thoughts rest. 2 minutes. There is a place within the fog where thoughts go to rest. They don't disappear. They simply lie down. Ideas curl up like tired animals. Memories soften their edges. Hypnos watches over this place with quiet care. Here, the mind no longer leads. It follows, slowly, peacefully, into stillness. The fog settles completely. 2 minutes. The fog grows thicker now, not heavy. Who's complete? There is no distance, no direction, Only calm. Hypnos fades into the mist, his presence remaining even as his form disappears. Sleep does not need to be seen to be felt. The fog holds everything gently, including you. Closing, drifting away 1 minute as the fog settles around you. Let your breathing slow. Let your body grow heavy. You don't need to follow the story anymore. You don't need to listen closely. The fog will stay. Hypnos will remain. Only sleep lies ahead now. Tonight, there is nothing to chase, nothing to solve, nothing to finish. The earth itself has already slowed. Somewhere beneath open skies, fields stretch endlessly quiet, golden, still. This is the land of Demeter. Take a slow breath in and let it fall away. As we enter the quiet fields of Demeter, the fields at rest 2 minutes. The fields do not move quickly. Tall grasses sway just enough to remind the air that they are alive. The ground is firm, steady, unchanging. There are no sharp sounds here, only the faint whisper of wind passing through grain. Everything grows at its own pace. The land feels safe. Demeter appears. 3 minutes, Demeter. Walks slowly along a narrow path. Her steps are measured, unhurried, certain. She does not look around often. She knows this land well. Her presence brings balance, not excitement, not emotion. No. Where she walks, the earth feels settled. Nothing asks her to hurry. The rhythm of the earth. 3 minutes, Demeter pauses and rests her hand against a stalk of grain. The earth responds quietly, not with movement, but with calm. Roots remain deep. Soil remains cool. Everything beneath the surface is already taken care of. The land breathes slowly and invites you to breathe with it. The wind moves through 3 minutes. A soft wind passes through the fields. It does not change direction. It does not grow stronger. It simply moves 10 mobas on. The sound is gentle, repetitive, predictable. Demeter closes her eyes briefly, listening. The wind carries no messages, only rest. Fields without end. 3 minutes. The fields stretch farther than the eye can see. No edges, no borders, just open land, resting comfortably under the sky. Time feels different here. Minutes loosen their grip. Thoughts drift apart. Demeter continues walking, slowly, evenly, patiently. The land holds you 2 minutes. You do not need to walk. The land supports you exactly where you are. The ground is solid, reliable. Demeter passes nearby, her presence calm but distant. She does not need attention. She offers comfort without asking for anything in return. The fields grow quieter. 2 minutes. Even the wind slows now. The grasses barely move. The fields settle into near stillness. Demeter fades gently into the background, never leaving. Just resting. The land remains awake so you don't have to. Closing, resting with the earth. 1 minute. You don't need to listen anymore. The fields will remain quiet. The earth will stay steady. Let your breathing slow. Let your body grow heavy. Sleep arrives naturally here, like nightfall over land that knows how to rest. Good night, and may you sleep deeply. Tonight, you do not need to stay awake for this. Dreams arrive whether we watch them or not. somewhere beyond waking thought. Beyond memory, there is a quiet place where dreams are made. It is calm there, unhurried, soft around the edges. This is the realm of Morpheus, the one who shapes dreams. Take a slow breath in and let it go as we drift into the drifting dreams of Morpheus. The dream, REALM, 2 minutes. The dream realm has no floor, no ceiling, no walls. It feels like floating in warm air. Colors exist here, but they are muted. Soft blues, gentle grays, hints of silver. Nothing is sharp. Nothing demands attention. Time moves slowly, as if it is unsure whether it wants to move at all. Morpheus drifts through this space, calm and patient, never rushing a dream into being. Morpheus appears. 3 minutes. Morpheus does not walk. He glides. His form shifts gently, sometimes clear, sometimes barely visible like a thought half remembered. His expression is peaceful, as though he has never known urgency. He carries no tools. Dreams do not need tools. Where his attention rests, images begin to form, slowly, softly, without effort. The making of a dream. 3 minutes. Morpheus pauses beside a faint glow. It is a dream waiting to exist. He shapes it gently, not with hands, but with intention. A quiet place appears. A path, a soft light, a feeling of safety. Details remain blurred. Dreams do not like precision. They prefer suggestion, impression, emotion. Morpheus nods softly. The dream is ready. Dreams without stories. 3 minutes. Not all dreams tell stories. Some are only feelings. Familiarity. Morpheus creates these too. A drifting sensation. A calm presence. A memory without a source. These dreams settle deeply, untangling thoughts without words. They are the dreams that leave you rested even if you remember nothing. The river of sleep. 3 minutes. Through the dream realm flows a slow river. It does not move forward. It does not move back. It simply flows. Morpheus releases finished dreams. Into this river, they drift away gently, finding their way to sleeping minds. Each dream moves at its own pace. None are pushed. None are hurried. Sleep always finds its timing. The dream that finds you. 2 minutes among the drifting dreams. One moves closer. Not brighter, not louder, just closer. It carries calm, soft imagery, a sense of being held. Morpheus watches quietly as it drifts toward you. He does not follow. He does not interfere. Dreams know where they belong. Morpheus rests those minutes with the work complete. Morpheus drifts into stillness. The dream realm dims further. Nothing more needs shaping tonight. Dreams are already on their way. The space grows quiet, heavy, comfortable. Even Morpheus rests. Now closing, letting dreams take over 1 minute. You don't need to listen anymore. You don't need to imagine. Dreams have already arrived. Let your breathing slow. Let your body soften. Let your thoughts drift. The dream will carry you the rest of the way. Good night, and may you sleep peacefully. Tonight, you will drift upward into the quiet sky of Greek mythology, to a place where winds whisper, stars glow softly, and the world grows still. A place far from storms, far from thunder, far from anything loud or wild. A peaceful refuge watched over by Aeolus, the keeper of the winds. Take one slow breath in and let it out, gently, as we travel into the midnight winds of Aeolus. The calm sky of midnight. 2 minutes, high above the mortal world. There exists an island floating quietly in the night, not anchored to earth, not touched by the sea, just suspended in gentle darkness. This is where Aeolus rests when storms have ended and the world below sleeps. Tonight, the island drifts across a smooth black sky lit by soft clusters of stars that shimmer like tiny lanterns. There is no thunder, no rushing winds, no roars from distant clouds. Only midnight. And quiet. Aeolus steps into the stillness. 3 minutes. Aeolus steps out from his silent hall. A place made of pale stone, carved with gentle spirals that echo the shape of winds. He walks slowly, his footsteps brushing over smooth, white sand that always feels cool, never cold. His robes trail behind him like soft ribbons of air, shifting with every breath he takes. This is the Aeolus the world rarely sees, not the master of storms, not the one who controls fierce winds, but the guardian of quiet air, the keeper of whispers, the protector of peace. The sleeping winds, 3 minutes in this calm hour. All 4 great winds rest. The north wind sleeps like a stone, silent and heavy. The east wind curls softly at the island's edge, like a cat resting after a long journey. The south wind hums faintly, warm as a cozy blanket, and the west wind drifts like a lazy sigh, barely noticeable at all. Aeolus walks among them, checking each wind with gentle care. He whispers soft words, not commands, but lullabies. Even winds need rest, and tonight, they sleep deeply. The sky's slow breath, 3 minutes. Aeolus steps to the edge of his floating island and looks over the sleeping world below. From this height, the world seems peaceful, a soft quilt of hills, forests, and rivers covered in moonlight. He closes his eyes and inhales the cool night air. The sky breathes with him, a slow expansion, a gentle release. The stars brighten a little, as if they are breathing, too. In this moment, Aeolus feels nothing but calm. A calm so deep that even the smallest breeze would be afraid to disturb it. The whispering breeze, 3 minutes, but not all winds are fully asleep. One tiny breeze remains awake, a small, gentle current of air that drifts like a playful child around Aeolus's feet. It is soft, innocent, barely strong enough to move a leaf. Aeolus smiles. He kneels and lets the tiny wind circle his hand like a curious spark. Even at midnight, he murmurs, some winds simply wish to wander. And so he walks, with the breeze following him, a quiet companion with no destination at all. The Chamber of Echoes, 3 minutes deep on the island, lies a round chamber with no doors and no roof, just a ring of smooth stone walls open to the night sky. Aeolus enters, and instantly the chamber fills with soft echoes. Not loud ones, but gentle repeats of his breathing, his footsteps, his heartbeat. The tiny breeze floats beside him, and its faint movements come back as soothing whispers. He sits in the center, letting the echoes wash over him like waves of silence. Each echo grows quieter, and quieter, and quieter, until the chamber seems to breathe with him in complete harmony. Aeolus's reflection, too, minutes as he rests. Aeolus reflects on the nature of winds. Some are wild. Some bring storms. Some bring calm, but every wind, even the fiercest, eventually seeks peace. Tonight, that peace fills the island. It fills the winds. It fills him. The return of stillness, 1 minute, when Aeolus rises. The tiny breeze drifts off to sleep at last, curling up like a faint spiral of mist. The night remains calm. The winds remain silent. Aeolus returns to his hall, his steps unhurried, his mind completely at rest, and the peaceful sky continues to drift, slowly, gently, endlessly. Closing a minute as you settle deeper into your own rest. Let the midnight winds carry your thoughts away. Let the quiet sky wrap around you, and let sleep come softly, like a breeze that has found its way home. Good night, and may the winds guide you gently into dreams. Tonight, your mind drifts upward, past the quiet cities and forests, past the clouds, and into the gentle glow of a star-filled sky. We travel to a place rarely spoken of, where peace hangs like a soft veil, and light itself moves slowly, delicately, as if afraid to disturb the silence. This is the secret realm of Astræus, the Star Maiden. Take a deep breath in and let it fall gently out. As we begin our peaceful journey into the starlit garden of the Star Maiden walks 2 minutes, far above the mortal world. Beyond even the constellations we know, lies a hidden garden woven from stardust. Its paths glow faintly, like moonlight falling across water. Its flowers bloom in soft, shimmering patterns, azure blues, pale golds, and whites that glow like sleepy fireflies. Astræa walks slowly through it, bare feet brushing against soft star moss that cools her with every step. Her white robes trail gently behind her, leaving faint trails of glittering dust that fade into the quiet around her. Tonight, even the stars seem to rest. The cosmic blossoms 3 minutes. The garden blooms with flowers unlike anything on Earth. Some look like tiny spirals of light, turning slowly as if moved by invisible tides. Others resemble snowflakes made of soft radiance, glowing faintly in the stillness. Astræa bends down to brush her fingertips across a bloom shaped like a small swirling galaxy. It shivers gently, as though tickled by her touch, and releases a faint, warm glow. Everything in this garden responds to her not because she commands it, but because she is part of it. A guardian, a friend, a gentle presence in a gentle world. The constellation trees, 3 minutes Astræa walks deeper into the garden toward tall, elegant trees, whose branches shimmer with tiny points of light. These are the constellation trees, the ones who hold the patterns of the night sky in their branches. She pauses before one whose lights form a sleeping line. Another branches into the shape of a quiet harp. The third holds the soft curve of a maiden's face, like a dream forgotten but not lost. Astræa places a hand on the trunk of the nearest tree. The lights flicker peacefully, brightening for just a moment, as if acknowledging her presence. Here, constellations do not roar, or move, or shine fiercely. They rest, waiting for night to rise again. The quiet fallen comet, 3 minutes ahead, lying across a glowing path, is a small comet, a gentle one, having drifted off course and settled here to sleep. It glows faintly, its tail curled like a resting animal. Astræa kneels beside it. She brushes away loose stardust, straightens its dim glowing tail, and hums a soft celestial tune. The comet brightens slightly, not to streak across the sky, but simply in gratitude. She smiles. Even the smallest lights in the universe deserve a moment of care. The mirror pool of the night, 3 minutes at the center of the garden, lies a large, still pool dark as obsidian, smooth as glass. Astræa steps to its edge and looks into it. The pool reflects not her face, but the whole night sky. Every star, every cluster, every drifting light mirrored perfectly. So methy. If she listens closely, she can hear the faint hum of galaxies moving slowly through the distant void. She sits beside the pool, letting the stillness wash over her. A peaceful silence that feels older than time, yet soft as a lullaby. The Star Maiden's thoughts, 2 minutes Astræa, reflect softly on the world below. She remembers the times she walked among mortals, bringing fairness, hope, and calm. She remembers the moment she chose to rise into the stars, not in sorrow, but in quiet resolve. From here, she watches over the world, not as a ruler, but as a gentle guardian whose light is always steady, always patient, always kind. The descent of starlight, 2 minutes when she rises. The garden stirs gently, the flowers close slightly, the trees dim, and the sky begins its slow drift toward deeper night. Astræa lifts her hand, and tiny motes of soft starlight descend like silent snowflakes around the garden paths. Not bright, never bright, just warm and calming. A gift of quiet from the Star Maiden herself. Closing softly toward sleep, 1 minute as Astræa leaves the garden to wander deeper into the stars. Her peace lingers, a whisper of calm moving through the night. Let that calm settle into you. Let the soft light fill your thoughts. Let sleep rise around you like the quiet glow of Astræa's starlit garden. Good night, and may your dreams shine gently. Tonight, nothing needs to be made. Nothing needs fixing. Nothing needs shaping. The day's work is already finished. Somewhere beneath a quiet mountain, a forge begins to cool. This is the place of Hephaestus. Take a slow breath in, and let it drift out. As we enter the dimming fire of Hephaestus, the forge at rest. 2 minutes. The forge is quiet now, not silent, just resting. The fire still glows softly, no longer roaring, no longer demanding attention. Metal tools lie where they were placed, content to remain still. The air is warm, but gentle. Everything here understands the night has arrived. Hephaestus appears 3 minutes. Hephaestus moves slowly through the forge. His steps are steady, unhurried, familiar. He does not rush to leave. He does not linger unnecessarily. His presence is calm. The calm of work completed. He glances once at the fire. 10 lets it be. The forge does not need watching anymore. The fire softens 3 minutes. The flames lower gradually, not suddenly, not completely. They fade in stages. Bright to warm, warm to dim, dim to ember. Each change takes time. The fire crackles softly, then less, then barely at all. Hephaestus allows the fire to find its own rest. The sound of cooling metal. 3 minutes as the heat fades. Metal settles. A quiet tick. Then another. Not sharp, not loud. Just gentle reminders that everything is slowing down. The sound repeats. Predictable. Safe. Each sound marks another moment of rest. The warmth remains 3 minutes, even as the fire dims. Warmth stays. It lingers in the stone walls. In the ground beneath, the warmth does not fade quickly. It has nowhere else to go. Hephaestus sits nearby, resting. Nothing asks him for attention. The forge holds its heat, quietly, patiently. Just as the body holds calm, the forge grows dim. 3 minutes light softens. Shadows lengthen, but do not move. The forge becomes a place of rest rather than creation. Hephaestus closes his eyes briefly. Everything important has already been done. The fire no longer needs tending. The last embers, 2 minutes, only embers remain now. Small points of light, steady, gentle, unconcerned. They glow without effort. Hephaestus stands once more, then steps away slowly. The forge remains warm, safe, quiet, closing, resting in warmth. 1 minute, you don't need to listen anymore. The fire will continue to dim on its own. Let your breathing slow. Let your body feel heavy. Sleep arrives naturally, like warmth settling into stone. Good night, and may you rest deeply. Tonight, the sky does not change quickly. Twilight stretches, neither day nor night. Somewhere between light and dark, Astræus watches. He does not hurry the stars Aeolus dim. Take a slow breath in and let it out. As we drift into the slow stars of Astræus, the sky that waits 2 minutes, the sky feels wide here. Endless, yet gentle. Colors blend slowly. Deep blue, soft violet, muted gray. Nothing contrasts sharply. Nothing demands attention. The sky is patient. It has always been patient. Astræus stands quietly, his presence calm and steady, allowing the heavens to unfold at their own pace. Astræus appears. 3 minutes. Astræus does not shine. He does not glow. He is subtle, like the moment just before sleep. His cloak looks like the sky itself, woven with faint lights that barely move. His face holds no expression, only awareness. He listens to the sky, to the silence between stars. Stars begin to drift. 3 minutes, one by one. Stars appear. Not suddenly, not brightly. They fade into existence as if they were always there. Each star moves slowly, so slowly that motion almost disappears. Astræus watches without directing. Stars know their paths. They do not need guidance. The space between 3 minutes. Astræus pays attention, not to the stars themselves, but to the space between them. That space is vast, comforting, quiet. It holds stillness, heat, oats, rest. The mind relaxes there, letting thoughts stretch out until they lose their edges. This space does not fill. It remains open, inviting sleep. Time slows with the sky. 3 minutes here. Time forgets itself. Seconds soften. Minutes dissolve. There is no rush to reach the next moment. Astræus remains still as time drifts around him. Nothing needs completion. Nothing waits ahead. The sky simply continues. A star finds you 2 minutes among the slow stars. One drifts closer. Not brighter. Not louder. Just closer. Its light is soft, steady, unassuming. It does not wake you. It comforts you. Astor. Us notices. Han halos. Italiano. The sky rests 2 minutes. The stars settle into stillness. Movement becomes unnecessary. Astræus fades gently into the background of the sky. Not gone, just quiet. The sky holds everything now. Closing drifting beneath the stars. 1 minute you don't need to listen anymore. The stars will remain, whether you notice them or not. Let your breathing slow. Let your body rest. Sleep moves in naturally, as gently as starlight. Good night, and may you rest peacefully. Tonight, there is nothing to prepare for, nothing to fix, nothing to complete. The day has already ended, and the night has arrived quietly. Somewhere far from Olympus, far from noise and thunder, there is a small, steady light. It belongs to Hestia, goddess of the hearth, keeper of warmth, guardian of stillness. Take a slow breath in, and let it out gently as we sit beside the still lantern of Hestia. The quiet house, 2 minutes. Hestia's home is simple. Stone walls, smooth from age, and warmed by countless evenings. There are no echoes here, no sharp corners, only soft shadows and the quiet presence of peace. At the center of the room rests a single lantern. Its flame does not flicker wildly. It does not flare. It simply glows. Steady, patient, unchanging. This flame has burned through countless nights, and tonight, it burns for rest. Hestia enters the room. 3 minutes. Hestia moves slowly across the floor. Her footsteps make no sound. Her presence feels familiar, like returning home after a long journey. She wears simple robes, soft, warm in color, like firelight reflected on stone. She pauses beside the lantern and lifts it gently. The light does not change, it trusts. She always moves this way, unhurried, unconcerned, as if time itself has decided to wait. The flame that never rushes. 3 minutes. Hestia places the lantern back down. She sits nearby, hands resting loosely in her lap. The flame breathes, not quickly, not slowly, just evenly. This flame has no destination, no task, no expectation. It exists only to be warm. Hestia watches it the way one watches falling snow, without thought, without judgment, without effort. And as she watches, the room grows heavier, softer, more still. The hearth breathes. 3 minutes. The walls hold warmth. The floor holds calm. The air feels safe. The lantern casts a small circle of light, not meant to reach far, just far enough. Inside that circle, nothing is required. Outside it, the world rests. Hestia places one hand near the flame, not touching, just close enough to feel the gentle heat. She closes her eyes. The hearth breathes with her. The gift of stillness. 3 minutes. Hestia believes that rest is sacred, that quiet is powerful. She tends no storms. She carries no weapons. She makes no demands. Her strength is in keeping the fire steady, night after night, without asking for thanks. This is the kind of fire that does not burn out. It only waits. Patiently, warmly. The long night passes. 2 minutes. Time moves differently here. The lantern glows. The shadows shift slightly. Nothing else changes. Hestia remains seated, content to simply be. The flame does not fade. It does not grow. It stays, just as it is, and somehow, that is enough. The quiet promised 2 minutes. As the night deepens, Hestia opens her eyes. She looks at the lantern one last time. This fire, she whispers softly, will be here when you return. Then she leaves the room slowly, quietly, without disturbing the light. The lantern remains, steady, warm, unchanging. Closing, drifting into sleep, 1 minute as you rest beside the still lantern. Let your thoughts soften, let your breathing slow. You don't need to watch the flame anymore. It will keep burning on its own. Nothing needs your attention now. Only warmth, only quiet, only sleep. Tonight, there is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to solve, nothing you need to remember. The night has already arrived, and it has brought quiet with it, far beyond the noise of the waking world, beyond the fading lights of cities, beyond even the soft glow of the moon. Moves Nyx, the goddess of the night. Not rushing, not watching, just drifting. Take a slow breath in and let it fall away as we begin our journey into the quiet orbit of Nyx. The first layer of darkness, 2 minutes. The night does not fall all at once. It arrives in layers. The first layer is soft, a gentle dimming. A feeling that the world is slowing down. Nyx glides through this layer effortlessly. Her presence deepens the sky from blue to velvet black. Her robes move like shadows in water. Never sharp, never heavy, just smooth, endless, calm. Where she passes, sounds fade, thoughts soften. The world exhales, the sky without edges. 3 minutes, Nyx moves through a sky with no edges, no directions, no urgency. There is no up, no down, only space and quiet. Stars float nearby, not twinkling, not shining brightly, but resting, as if they too are tired. Nyx does not command them. She simply passes by, and they dim slightly, comfortable in her presence. Darkness here is not empty, it is full. Full of rest. The orbit of stillness, 3 minutes, Nyx follows a familiar path. A slow, circular orbit around the sleeping world. She has traveled this path since before time learned to count itself. Each orbit is each movement deliberate. As she moves, the night deepens below. Forests settle, oceans quiet, mountains release the heat of day. Even thoughts in human minds begin to slow, stretching, loosening their grip. Nyx's orbit is not control. It is permission. Permission to rest. The children of night, 3 minutes. In her wake drift gentle beings. The softer children of the night. Sleep moves quietly behind her, folding itself into waiting minds. Dreams follow, unformed, slow. Not yet stories, just feelings. Even silence walks beside Nyx. Not the awkward kind, but the comfortable silence that feels like a warm room with the lights turned low. Together, they move without sound, without effort, without expectation. The night sea below, 3 minutes below Nyx. The oceans reflect no stars tonight. Their surface is smooth, dark, unbroken. Waves slow too long, steady rhythms. Tides rise and fall like breathing. Nyx pauses above the sea, hovering for a moment. The water responds not with movement, but with stillness. Even the deep currents rest. The sea understands night. It has always known her. The dog that protects, 2 minutes. Nyx drifts closer to the world. Lower, slower. Her darkness wraps gently around sleeping lands like a blanket. Not to hide, but to protect. Under her night, nothing is demanded. Nothing is judged. Mistakes soften, worries loosen.
Tomorrow waits.
Nyx believes the night is not something to fear, but something to trust. The center of the orbit, 2 minutes at the center of her path. Nyx stops. Here, the night is deepest, quietest, safest. She rests not on anything, but within the stillness itself. Her presence hums softly, like a sound too low to hear, but easy to feel. This is where sleep becomes heavy, where thoughts drift apart, where the mind finally lets go. Nyx remains, so you don't have to. Closing, drifting into sleep, 1 minute, as Nyx continues her quiet orbit. You no longer need to follow. The night has already found you. Let your breathing slow. Let your body grow heavy. Let the darkness hold you gently. Nothing moves quickly here. Nothing asks for your attention. Only rest. Only calm. Only sleep. Tonight, we drift gently into a quiet corner of Greek mythology. A place far from the noise of Olympus, far from the turning of the seasons, and far from the footsteps of the living world. A place known only to a few, a valley hidden between sunlight and shadow. A valley that belongs to Persephone. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly as we begin our peaceful journey into the quiet Valley of Persephone. The valley beyond seasons 2 minutes. There is a valley said to rest between two realms, the world above and the underworld below. In Takbal, time slows. The winds soften. The earth becomes warm, but not bright. Cool, but never cold. This is where Persephone comes when she wishes to simply be. Not queen, not goddess, just a soul walking through gentle silence. The entrance appears only to her, a curtain of golden ivy that shifts like a soft breath. She steps through, and the world behind her fades into a distant echo. Persephone's footsteps, 3 minutes. Her footsteps fall quietly on moss that glows with a muted silver shimmer. The air is scented with flowers that bloom only in this hidden place. Pale violets, soft blue hyacinths, and blossoms that open only when she approaches, as if rising to greet her. She walks slowly, not as a ruler, but as someone savoring every small detail. The curve of a leaf, the hush of distant water, the warm hum of peace. This is her sanctuary, known to no one but herself. The gentle stream, 3 minutes. Persephone soon reaches a quiet stream. So narrow she could step over it, so calm. It barely seems to move, yet it flows with glowing water. A soft white blue that resembles moonlight melted into liquid. She kneels at its edge and touches the surface with her fingertips. The water responds in tiny ripples, like a whisper greeting her by name. This stream is said to carry memories, not of the past, but of feelings. Calmness, warmth, comfort. And Persephone lets these feelings wash through her like a peaceful tide. The flowers of two worlds. 3 minutes. Persephone moves deeper into the valley, where flowers bloom in gentle clusters. Some are bright and vivid echoes of springtime on the surface world. Others are pale, ghostly blossoms, echoes of the quiet underworld below. As she walks between them, the two kinds of flowers sway together, never fighting for space, never competing, just existing in balance. She smiles at this harmony, for it mirrors her own life. Half above, half below, yet peaceful. When seen from afar, the ancient tree, 3 minutes. In the heart of the valley stands a single tree, old beyond any season, its bark soft as velvet, and its branches glowing with gentle gold. Persephone approaches with quiet respect. She lays a hand upon the trunk, and the tree answers with a low, warm hum. Not a sound, but a feeling. It is said the tree holds every spring she has ever brought, every winter she has ever paused, every moment where life and stillness met. She rests beneath its branches, letting the gentle light fall across her face like the softest dawn. The valley breathes 3 minutes as Persephone relaxes. The entire valley seems to breathe with her. The flowers sway in unison. The stream quiets to a soft glow. The wind settles into a warm, steady whisper like a lullaby hummed by ancient earth. She closes her eyes, not to sleep, but to simply feel the world around her exhaling in slow, soothing waves. Here, she is complete. A bridge between two worlds, a bringer of life and a keeper of rest. They return 2 minutes when she finally rises. The valley does not change, but waits patiently, as if promising to always be here whenever she needs quiet. Persephone walks back across the moss and through the golden ivy curtain. The valley fades behind her, but its calm follows her like a soft glow, a memory of peace she carries wherever she goes. And now, that same peace gently wraps around you, a reminder that quiet places always exist within reach. Close 1 minute as you settle deeper into rest. Let Persephone's valley linger in your mind, a place without hurry, without sound, without worry. A place where your thoughts can soften, your breath can slow, and sleep can gently rise to meet you.